I'm headed home. Okay, let me tell you the game plan. I'm gonna head home. I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna shower. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna go to the store. Get the shit I need at the store and get the fuck out. I hate going to the store, especially this late in the day. I mean, it's only like 1:30, but by the time I get to the store, it'll be like 2:30 or something like that. Like I was talking to one guy, and he said, "Man, you had an early morning workout?" I'm like, I was gonna come here earlier than that, but I had to train some kid, you know. I guess he probably wakes up at like 11, you know, something like that. 'Cause he was just coming in while I was leaving. The only bad thing about training after 2 meals is that my meals are kind of thrown off a little bit. Because normally I'd already have my third meal by 12:15, 12:30. Now I'm having my third meal at like 1:45. That's alright. I mean, I don't mind eating my meals closer together. I damn sure don't have a problem putting food down. I'm always fucking hungry. Always hungry. What about the session? The session went pretty decent, I'd say. I progressed on all my lifts except the adductor machine. I didn't get that. Normally an adductor machine is like the strongest fucking machine I'm on, you know? I'm the strongest on the adductor machine. I did the adductors today, and I could barely get what I got on the first set of the last week. I could barely get on barely on the second set. And then on the third set, I didn't get nowhere near close to the second set. I did 20 on the first set, which is the same as last week. I did 19 on the second set, which is the same as last week. I was going to try to progress 20-20 and then whatever, how the other one falls, but I could hardly get 19. So then on the last set, I get 15. I'm like, fuck. So I get 15. I'm like, okay, let me rest for 10 seconds, go a little more. I did 15 plus 4. You know, plus 4 extra ones. After that, I have to rest in 10 seconds. So, but, see, I like curls. Tough. My hamstrings are still a little sore. My hamstrings are still somewhat sore from doing those barbell SLDLs on when I do it on Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. I'm still a little sore from that. Pendulum squat. That's hard as hell. Just because it's a squat, you know. Like last week I did 11, 10, 10. This week I did 11, 11, 10. So I progressed 1 rep. I'm fine with that. That thing's hard. And plus, I don't really want to bottom out on that because it's not really safe to do. I mean, it's safer than like a regular squat, but it's not like I just drop the weight. You know, I lower it down and kind of shimmy myself out of there. But I try to not have to have help, you know, on that shit. Do not fail, completely fail. Get really, really close to fail. Like on the last rep, it's slow, you know. Now on the leg press, went up 5 pounds on all sets. I did 15 reps on each one. But on that, I'm just going up slowly on that. I'm going up 5 pounds each week. One, because I don't want to bump it up too much to where I can't isolate what I'm trying to isolate, my lateral quad and outside of my femur. And then 2, like I said, I'm just trying to isolate and focus on that part of the movement. And you can't do that if you're using such heavy weight. rest long at the top. You just do it enough just to get that concentric, and then you go back into the eccentric. That's the best way I found out to get that burn while out of quad. Pump, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I do not want to go to the store, but I'm glad I got that training session done before I went to the store. So I can go to the store and then come back and cook, and then that's it, you know. Besides, if I want to get some other types of shit done, but I don't know if I will or have time. If I don't, you know. You gotta prioritize body. That's the main thing in my life that I fucking care about. That's the thing I'm gonna prioritize in my life. Like, obviously I want to get the other shit done. But I don't know, man. I wish I had time, like, you know. That's the thing about taking this kid I was training this morning, like, you know, I kind of want to do it. Like, I want to do it. You know, I want to help this kid out. But I don't want to inhibit my time and I have to get my shit done. But sometimes I guess you gotta make sacrifices. And I'm not gonna argue about it because, you know, I was there for an hour, a little over an hour, and then talking a little at the end. And yeah, I get paid for it. It's not like it's, you know, I'm not making money from it. I don't know. Just time in my eyes is very valuable. Just time in general, because you only get so much of it in this world. You only get so much of it in a day. You only get so much of it in a week. You only get so much of it in your lifetime. So you gotta make time, the most out of what time you have, whether that's in the day or looking at the deeper future, you know, your time on earth. Nobody's guaranteed you're gonna live tomorrow. I could get fucking cancer tonight, you know. I could have a fucking aneurysm while I'm driving in this car, while I'm filming this video, you know. You never know. I hate how people, they don't like when you talk about that shit because they think, oh, it's gonna make it happen. You know, you're dawning bad shit on yourself or somebody else. That's bullshit, I think. I joke about it all the time. Because if it's gonna happen, it's gonna fucking happen to you. You know, you can't control that shit. Unless, you know, you get like lung cancer, you're a smoker or something. But still, people who smoke, they'll smoke their whole life and never get lung cancer, you know? It's just, I would say they're definitely correlated. I will say they're probably definitely a cause of lung cancer, but you can't say that everybody who smokes or has ever smoked a cigarette is going to get lung cancer. Die-hard smokers who smoke probably packs a day, there's probably some of those people who don't get lung cancer. They might get a bunch of fucking tar in their lungs, but and live a shitty lifestyle and be in pain for the rest of their life, but you're not gonna, they might not get lung cancer, you know. I don't know how I got on this rant. We talked about what I'm gonna do for the rest of the day, to how the workout was, to time in this world, to smoking and black tar, lung cancer. I'm just all over the place, man. But nonetheless, I'm gonna get off of here, finish getting home, eat my post-workout meal, drink my salty water, get on with the rest of this day. And you should too. Whether you're waking up, whether you're halfway through this day, whether you're, I don't know, listen to this while driving to work. I don't know who would want to listen to this while driving to work, because it sounds probably boring as fuck. But, yeah. Get your shit done. No excuses. Unless there's like, some really bad circumstances that happen, like, a car crash or some shit, But yeah, get your shit done. Have a good day. Back in the fucking car, and I'm headed to the store now to get my groceries for the week. Yay. I hate going to the stores, especially this later in, not that it's super late in the day, but